10 money habits keeping you poor. Stop doing these. What's up everyone, it's Ryan and welcome back to Mylock's World. Today, we're diving into the money habits that might be secretly holding you back from building real wealth. These are the mistakes I see people making all the time, and the worst part is, they're totally avoidable. Let's break them down and get you on the right track to financial freedom. Okay, let's be real. We've all been tempted to live a little larger than our paychecks allow. But trust me, living beyond your means is a slippery slope that leads straight to a mountain of debt. When you're constantly relying on credit cards or loans just to maintain your lifestyle, you're digging yourself deeper into a hole. That high-interest debt just keeps piling up, making it feel almost impossible to get ahead. The worst part? This constant financial stress can seep into every aspect of your life, impacting your relationships, your job performance, and even your health. But here's the good news. There's a way out. It starts with taking a hard look at your spending habits and making some serious changes. Remember, true wealth isn't about keeping up with the Joneses. It's about building a life you love without being weighed down by debt and financial stress. Let's be honest, budgeting doesn't exactly sound like the most exciting thing in the world. But here's the deal. It's the absolute backbone of responsible money management. Without a budget, you're basically flying blind when it comes to your finances. Think of it like this. If you were going on a road trip, you wouldn't just hop in the car and start driving aimlessly, right? You'd map out your route, plan your stops, and figure out your budget for gas and food. A budget gives you a clear picture of where your money is going each month. It helps you identify areas where you might be overspending and allows you to allocate your hard-earned cash towards your financial goals. Creating a budget doesn't have to be complicated. There are tons of apps and tools out there that make it super easy to track your income and expenses. Regularly review your budget, make adjustments as needed, and celebrate those small victories along the way. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding your cash flow is the first step towards taking control of your financial future. Alright, let's talk about impulse buying, that sneaky little habit that can wreak havoc on your finances. We've all been there, right? You're strolling through the mall or browsing online and bam, you spot something shiny and enticing. Before you know it, you've whipped out your credit card and made a purchase you hadn't planned for. It feels good in the moment, that instant gratification, but the guilt and regret that often follow are not so pleasant. Here's the thing. Impulse purchases are usually driven by emotions, not logic. We buy things we don't need, with money we don't necessarily have, all for a fleeting moment of satisfaction. One effective strategy is to implement a cooling off period. If you see something you want to buy, give yourself 24 hours or even longer to really think about it. Ask yourself if you truly need it, if it aligns with your budget, and if it will bring you lasting joy. Remember, building wealth isn't about depriving yourself of everything you enjoy. It's about making conscious spending choices that align with your values and financial goals. Let's face it, life is full of surprises and unfortunately, not all of them are good. Unexpected expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or job loss can pop up when you least expect them. That's where having an emergency fund comes in. Think of it as your financial safety net, a cushion to help you navigate those unexpected bumps in the road without derailing your entire financial plan. Without an emergency fund, you might be forced to rely on high-interest credit cards or dip into your long-term savings to cover those unexpected costs. So how much should you aim to have in your emergency fund? A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up. Start by setting aside a small amount each month, even if it's just $50 or $100. Over time, those small contributions will add up. Remember, building an emergency fund isn't about sacrificing your present happiness. It's about investing in your future peace of mind. Okay, let's talk about investing. I know it can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to the game, but trust me, it's one of the most powerful tools you have for building long-term wealth. When you invest your money, you're essentially giving it the opportunity to grow and work for you. If you keep all your money stashed under your mattress or sitting in a low-interest savings account, it's not really doing much for you. But when you invest your money in assets like stocks, bonds, or real estate, you're giving it the potential to earn a return. The key is to educate yourself about different investment options, start small, and diversify your portfolio to manage risk. There are tons of resources available online and even robo-advisors that can help you get started. Remember, the earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. So don't let fear or procrastination hold you back from building a brighter financial future. All right, let's talk about something super important: financial education. In a world saturated with get-rich-quick schemes and misleading financial advice, educating yourself about personal finance is more crucial than ever. Think about it. We invest time and money in our education and careers, so why not invest in our financial literacy as well? Luckily, there are tons of resources available to help you boost your financial IQ. From books and podcasts to online courses and workshops, there's a wealth of information out there for every learning style and budget. Don't be afraid to start small. Pick up a personal finance book from the library, listen to a podcast during your commute, or check out some reputable financial websites. The key is to make financial education an ongoing habit. The more you learn, the more confident you'll become in managing your money and making decisions that support your long-term financial well-being. So invest in yourself and your financial future by making financial education a priority. Chapter 7. Credit cards. They can be a convenient tool for managing expenses and building credit, but they can also be a slippery slope to debt if not used responsibly. Credit cards can offer perks like cashback rewards, travel points, and purchase protection. The danger lies in overspending and carrying a balance that you can't afford to pay off in full each month. When you only make the minimum payment on your credit card balance, you end up paying a hefty amount in interest charges, making that purchase way more expensive in the long run. The key to using credit cards responsibly is to treat them like debit cards. Only spend what you can afford to pay back in full each month and aim to pay off your balance in full and on time. This will help you avoid those pesky interest charges and build a positive credit history. By using them strategically and responsibly, you can enjoy their convenience without falling into the trap of high-interest debt. All right, let's talk about a simple yet often overlooked aspect of personal finance negotiating. Many people shy away from negotiating, thinking it's too confrontational or that they won't be successful. But here's the thing, you'd be surprised by how much money you can save simply by asking for a better deal. From your internet and cable bills to your insurance premiums and even medical expenses, there's almost always room for negotiation. The key to successful negotiation is to be prepared, polite, and persistent. Do your research, compare prices from different providers, and arm yourself with information about competitor offers. When you approach the negotiation with confidence and a willingness to walk away if you don't get a fair deal, you'll be amazed at how often you can score significant savings. Remember, even small savings here and there can add up to a substantial amount over time. So don't be afraid to channel your inner negotiator and start advocating for your wallet. Let's talk about risk. Now, I'm not suggesting you go all in on risky investments or make reckless financial decisions, but here's the thing, avoiding calculated risks altogether can actually hinder your financial growth. Think of it like this, if you never step outside your comfort zone, you might miss out on opportunities for advancement, both personally and financially. Calculated risk-taking involves doing your research, weighing the potential rewards against the risks, and making informed decisions based on your financial goals and risk tolerance. It could be as simple as negotiating a raise, starting a side hustle, or investing in a promising new venture. Remember, every successful entrepreneur and investor has taken calculated risks along the way. Embrace calculated risks as opportunities for growth and watch your financial horizons expand. We've all been there, putting off important tasks until the very last minute. But when it comes to your finances, procrastination can be a costly mistake. Whether it's delaying saving for retirement, putting off creating a will, or neglecting to review your investments, procrastination can have serious consequences for your financial well-being. The earlier you start saving and investing, the more time your money has to grow through the power of compound interest. Compound interest is like magic. It's the concept of earning interest on your initial investment as well as on any interest you've already earned. The key is to break down those seemingly overwhelming financial tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Start by setting realistic goals, creating a plan, and holding yourself accountable. Take action today and start building the secure future you deserve. That's it for today's video. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel empowered to break free from those money habits that might be holding you back. Remember, building wealth is a journey, not a destination, and it all starts with making conscious choices that align with your financial goals. So take what you've learned today, apply it to your own life, and start building the financially secure future you deserve. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips on achieving financial success. See you next time.